Someone once said, no one looks back on their life and remembers the nights they had plenty of sleep. My sophomore year consisted of sleeping at 3 a.m. one too many nights and snoozing my alarm clock one too many times. I had too many thoughts running through my mind. I learned that life doesn't always work out the way you think it will. The ups and downs, the goods and bads, this definitely was the steepest hill. I've grown a lot and I'm definitely not the same person I was 1 year ago. I've learned to accept change and sometimes just go with the flow. I started off a little lost, not sure what I wanted to do, sticking with the old versus trying something new. Everyone else around me seemed to know, so why couldn't I too? If there's one thing I've learned, it's that progress looks different on everyone. I fractured my leg back in November and it was painful to walk, let alone run. Comparison truly is the thief of joy. Don't idolize that popular kid, honey. He's just a high school boy. You see, there's these things called expectations, and I'm not just talking about grades or education. Expectations ruin things, they ruin dreams, they ruin relationships. As a kid, as a parent, as a friend, we all have expectations, but trust me on this. Don't love people in hopes that you can change them. Don't love people for who they could be. Love people for who they are. Continue doing the things you love to do. Stick to your dreams. Stick to what's true. It's okay to put yourself first and make yourself a priority. You don't have to please everyone in the world. Don't you agree? Who cares if you don't do what they do? And who cares if you don't wear what they wear? We're all on a different journey and we're all going at different paces. You have a whole life ahead of you. You'll see plenty of faces. See, I like things like taking pictures and going on adventures and night drives with good people and radiating positive vibes and just being me. I speak English, I understand Cantonese, and I'm learning Spanish at school, but there's another language I speak. Music. It's basically a part of me. It's who I have become to be. It's what I've grown up with, you see. And with all the stress that came from sophomore year, it was nice to have something that allowed me to step into another world. It's nice to have an outlet to express yourself. It's nice to feel the music and create it with your very own hands. Creating, it's a pretty nice thing. This year, I did something I never thought I'd do. I joined the cross-country team. Yeah, I was pretty surprised too. Now, I remember despising running with all my heart. It was something I never thought I'd start. I remember describing myself to everyone as non-athletic. I'll just stick to art. So, why then did I join the team? I wanted to challenge myself, to step out of this comfort zone and to stop telling people to just leave me alone. This sport is all about mentality, and it was time I started facing the reality. You want to reach that finish line? Start putting in some work. This isn't cloud nine. Increase your pace. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep climbing that hill. You're almost to the top. Don't limit yourself. You push yourself just a little harder, and you run just a little farther. And those dreams of yours, you'll visualize them just a little sharper. And I know you are capable of so much more than you can ever imagine. And I want you to go after your passion. Then make that your drive. I promise you'll be feeling so alive. Make as many mistakes as you possibly can, but build off of them and make something great happen. Just because you can. Now I know this is kind of cliche, but just allow me to say, be the best you in every possible way.